So now you've created a business, you're a content creator, you're an entrepreneur, you're a model, and you're wanting to know whether it is detrimental to even have a website, especially with everything that social media is able to provide you. I am going to explain to you the reasons why having a website is extremely important, especially at this stage. If you're interested in finding out more, make sure to continue watching this video. Let's get started. Yes, with Facebook and with Twitter and with IG being available, where you're able to put your information and people are able to go and click on a button and see what your brand is all about. And yes, if you watched my previous videos, you will notice that I always preach about having to make sure that you do have a platform on social media, on IG, on Facebook, on Twitter. But what happens when those platforms are no longer available to you? What will happen with your customers? What will happen with your audience? How are you going to reach them? Facebook is down. IG is down. Twitter is down. Oh my God. You're not making money. People are no longer able to connect to you. So that is one of the reasons why having a website is going to save you. Okay. Having a website is detrimental to the growth of your business, to the growth of your foundation. So that's one reason why you should have a website. Another reason to have a website is you have the ability to give more in-depth information about what your brand is all about. Yes, you are able to put some information on IG, on Twitter, on Facebook, but you're limited to the amount of space that you're able to put, especially on IG. IG only gives you, 20 characters or less for you to be able to put a link. And even with that link, it doesn't, you're restricted on how many links you're able to put on IG, especially on Twitter. With a website, you're not restricted. You have that ability to put more information. You have that ability to put more about what your brand stands for, what your brand is all about, what you're trying to convey to your audience, and what you're trying to convey to your potential client. The next reason to have a website, or for you to think about creating a website for yourself, is you are able to look at the analytics that your websites gather based on the people that are visiting your site. Based on the audience that are visiting your site, you're able to target down to where exactly they're going to. Okay, yes, you can see that again in IG, you can see that in Facebook, you can see that in Twitter, but they do not give you as in-depth information that having a website will give you. Your website tells you what pages your audiences are going to. They tell you how long they're staying on your website. They're telling you what it is that is triggering them to stay on your website. It also helps you target who your audiences are, who your potential clients are. That way you're not running around like a headless chicken trying to figure out who likes my product. Your website helps you determine who you really need to focus your energy on, so that you're not wasting energy on unwanted people that really will not be paying for your services that you may be wanting to give, or paying for the products that you may be wanting to develop. It helps you target down, it helps you save money, and as well, it gives you a peace of mind. Also, having a website, you have that ability to revamp yourself. You may wake up the next day and say, you know what, my website is boring me right now. It's not conveying what we are all about. It's not conveying what my brand is all about. I am bored. And if I am bored, whoever comes to my website may be bored as well. It gives you that ability to vamp your website up. Unlike IG, because you have a specific niche that you're trying to that you're targeting, you can't really up and just change things up, because the reason why people have came to your IG or came to your Facebook or came to your Twitter is because you had this specific look. So now all of a sudden you decide that you want to change it. Now you're going to lose people. Whereas with the website, you don't. People are it's not going to lose you anybody. It's not going to lose you your audience. It's not going to lose you your clients. It's not going to lose you anyone. You're changing up, you're vamping up what your brand is all about. You have decided that it is time for a change. And that change can be done on your website. If you decide that you want to change your color from white to fuchsia, you have that ability, which I highly suggest not to. You have that ability to do that. You're not restricted, whereas with social media, because like I mentioned, you already have targeted a specific group of people, and if you decide that, oh, I want to change my color up or I want to change my style up, you're going to lose people. And unfortunately, that's how you gained that audience, and you don't want to lose your ground. Another reason to have a website is you have that potential to monetize your site. You can monetize your site where you're not restricted on what you want to do with your website. Whereas with, again, I know I keep using these as examples, but I want to make sure that you are understanding where I'm going with this. With IG, yes, you can monetize with IG. Yes, you can monetize with what is this other one? With Snapchats. You can you can do that. But it depends on who you're working with. You know, with a website, you're not really restricted. You can do whatever you want with your website. You can say, oh, let me put affiliate links on my website. You can do that. Let me put affiliate links for a product that I'm trying to promote. You can do that. You can do anything that you want to do on your website. Why? Because you are paying for it. You're paying for that website. So because you're paying for it, you have every right to revamp, monetize, change up your style. You are not restricted. And that is the reason why having a website is greatly beneficial to you. Because again, like I've mentioned, if the higher ups decide that all of you people, I am putting down Facebook, I am putting down Twitter, I am putting down IG, and what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything. The only thing that you can control is your website. Now that you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you're clicking on the notification bell, and also make sure that you're subscribing, because in the next video I'm going to talk about the steps that you need to go ahead and create your website and start making that money. And as well, make sure you're clicking on the two videos right here, which will provide you with more content on how you are able to make money while you're even having a 9-to-5 job or just making money, period. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.